A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. The Grand Hall in Tripoli is where we are. We're on the banks of the Mediterranean in Libya. Libya, Nigeria. Oh, yes. This is going to be a mouth-watering battle because, well, it's AfroBasket qualifying time for Angola this summer. Uganda managed to beat Cape Verde 63-60 earlier today. Tonight in this group, in Group B, it's all about Libya, Nigeria. Now, what can happen? Well, Nigeria, if they get a win, they move level with Libya. Well, they don't, because Libya will get a point, so they'll get to 5 points, but they'll be in the hunt for one of those very, very lucrative top spots. If it is Libya who take the 2 points, then of course they move up to 7, and anything is possible. Nigeria come into this, they haven't managed to win any of their 3 encounters. Now that, of course, makes it a little bit complicated to actually understand where, who, how they're going to play tonight, because that's what we're looking at. We're looking at the Nigerian team that really have, they've been a massive change within this squad. And Abdulrahman Mohammed, the man in charge, he's kept 2 players from the last window, and he's kept Mike Nuga, of course, who's staying with us, and Ibe Agu, of course, the guard. The only 2 players. Besides that, they're all players who are coming back into this squad. So not happy with the way things have functioned before, losing 3. Now they get the chance to drive through and try and earn themselves a place in Angola in August. Well, they're seeking their 20th appearance in the FIBA AfroBasket, but with 3 losses, it's not going to be that easy for them to clamber back, especially against Libya. Libya's home court advantage is going to be, well, very important for them. This Nigerian squad, what can you talk about? Well, we can talk about Mike Nuga, wonderful player, star player, the 28-year-old guard, averaging 37 minutes, putting in 21.7 points. He's good with on the outside as well, shooting. Very physical, going to be very important for him to get himself a big outing against Libya today. You've also got Ibe Agu, who I mentioned before, who's going to be important, wearing the number 12. He's going to be primordial for this Nigerian squad to try and do something. You've also got a very talented Ifeanyi Koko, who's of course the brother of Victor Koko, who's a legend and a Rivers Hoopers player, of course, but a Tigers player who we've seen in the past. He's 20 years of age and he's a forward, and he's big, and he's going to be bombastic tonight, I think, for Nigeria. Now, when you take a look at Libya, they are currently in 3rd position. They're on 2-1, and they've got a good squad. They really have. There's Ali Mahdi and Nassim Ismail Badrush, quality player, addressing Alali Benghazi players, of course. They managed to get themselves into the final of the Basketball Africa League Season 4, where they lost to Petro and Luanda, the first Libyan team to do so. And of course, upsetting the apple cart against Ahli of Egypt as well in their Sahara Conference. They're solid group of players, all smiles, happy as can be, and there's a great setup. In fact, Al-Ahli Tripoli have already qualified for BAL Season 5, which is already fantastic, so they're in a very good place. All of these players for Libyan basketball, as you see, Mohamed Bouzgaya, the 26-year-old forward who plays for Al Nassr, who's going to be another pivotal player within this group. But it's Mohamed Sadi, the number 10 for Libya, who's going to be the top player for this Libyan side, along with Gait Al-Maghribi. Key players, Mike Nuga on the one side and Ibe Agu on the other. It's now time for the 2 national anthems, starting with the Nigerian national anthem. the two national anthems before the tip-off. As I said, there's no one's qualified as yet from this group, of course, because we're not in that situation just yet, because we played 3 games rather than 6, 4 now. The Egyptian and the referee, Mohamed El Menshawi, with Michel Djougoué of Cameroon, Adama Samake of Mali. These are the officials for tonight's encounter. A blockbuster of sorts. The entire country of Nigeria will be watching. I'm sure that everybody in Libya will be watching this too, because Libya can get a foothold in this group with a victory out here today, whereas Nigeria, it's all about hitting and getting back. Kalabagada, Akabundu Ehiogu, Zana, Hirst, and Nwamu are the starting 5 for the Tigers. And they decided not to start with Mike, Mike Nuga, of course, Koko on the bench, Abu, Agu, all of those guys. They'll get their chance to come on, but straight away we're going to just understand that they need to find some kind of consistency. Very, very important for them. And as we see, the head coach, of course, Abdulrahman Mohammed, head coach of Nigeria, with Ogo Odadu, who's of course the head coach working alongside him for Nigeria. He's actually on coaching duties in Rwanda. Badrush Hamad, Mohamed Sadi, the star, Rezg, and Bassem Al-Babas are the starting 5 under Fouad Bou Chakra, the coach for Libya. And Madi on the bench, Al-Magzoud, Al-Babas, Al-Garabi, some good players as well. We're just counting down to tip off in this fabulous hall here in Tripoli. Massive game, as I said, because everybody wants to get the right results in this window. Fouad Bou Chakra, the head coach of Libya. Libyan basketball is very healthy at the moment. We saw Al-Ali Benghazi get to the final of season 4 of the Basketball Africa League, losing to Petrolina in their maiden adventure. So and now, of course, Ahli Tripoli will replace them going into season 5, which starts in Rabat in April. We've got so much wonderful basketball to look forward to. But now, of course, Ahli Tripoli will replace them going into season 5, which starts in Rabat in April. We've got so much wonderful basketball to look forward to. But all eyes on Angola. And that's what we're looking at. The team who have managed to claim 11 golds in 21 appearances at AfroBasket in the FIBA AfroBasket competition. So, here we go. Nigeria, last words before we get down to the business of trying to get points.
Let's go.
No Divine Ike in the squad. Some players just missing out, not getting the call-up. And Ofaya Abel as well, very impressive. One of the best shooters in Nigeria, and the Rising Star 2024 winner, and the MVP at the CDS Independent Day Basketball Championship 2024. Left out of this Nigerian squad. It doesn't change anything. There are quality players right across the board, and there's a lot of foreign-based talent, as well as lots of quality players in Nigeria. The Rivers Hoopers, of course, getting themselves into the semi-finals, finishing 3rd in the last season of the BAL. That shows that Nigerian basketball is in a very good place. But here, 0-3, they want to turn the tables and get themselves back on track. Ogwedadu, of course, with Rwanda Energy Group in the Rwandan Basketball League. He'll be back with the Nigerian team later on in the year when he finishes his short-term contract. The Tigers 2021 top-ranked African team in Africa. 42nd in the world rankings, the only African team to beat the United States of America in Las Vegas a few years ago now. Here we go, the tussle in Tripoli begins right here, right now. Libya up against Nigeria. And the home fans are expected to make a lot of noise. Well, it was an attempt to try and set it up high into the sky. Ikenwamu unable to get that right pass into the path of his teammate. Comes to an end. Now, I am a big fan of Mohamed Sadi. He is just extraordinary, wonderful player, of course. His Al-Babas high ball over the shop, it just goes out of play. Rezg unable to get his fingers on it, but it does get a touch from the Nigerian, goes out of play. It will be Libya who pick up possession. He's a big guy, this one. Watch out, 6'11". Yeah, that's pretty big. Rezg, back out. His long shot just coming off the rim. A little nudge, and Badrush is the sharp. Well, the shooter, not that sharp on that occasion. And Zana gets hold of the ball. One of the oldest players in this Nigerian squad, 34 years of age, the power forward. Plays for Wahai in New Zealand. Flung out to Zana, down into the corner. There's your first basket there, and Hurst, point guard, hits a triple to put Nigeria on the scoreboard. Long-range shot that comes off the front of the rim. Not good enough for Al-Babas to get the points in. The transition score is sensational there. And that's a really fast start there coming from Zana and Nigeria pushing forward. Badrush. Rezg picks it up. Here's Sadi. Sadi tries to drive into the paint. He gets a little bit of contact there from Ehiogu, who just is shifting and moving as he drove into him. Logically picks up the foul. Big centre based in Italy. Pallacanestro. Varese. Sadi goes up, first point, knocks it down sensationally. He looks so smooth, he's such a wonderful player. And he will be playing in season 5 of the Basketball Africa League because he plays for Ahli Tripoli. Very exciting prospect to see him take part in the BAL. Little dance through, that's nicely done. A great score there coming from the ever-dangerous Ehiogu, who just picked up his foul and then scores himself his first points. Flung out into the corner, Libya trail by 6 points. They snatch the ball away. There's a charge going up, Nwamu out to the right-hand side. And a long-range shot by Agada just doesn't sink as Sadi picks it up, makes the call, has the screen, gives himself an extra split second. Good rebound coming from Ehiogu. He's putting in a fine performance so far. It's gone a little bit too high, and the high ball over the top, but finally you can see that Akobundu Ehiogu unable to get his hands on the ball. It's last touch though by a Libyan player, so they get possession back. Hurst. Well, that's just a big mistake. That was from Nigeria. You can see the communication there. Need to get it right. Nwamu, who's based in France, plays for Chartres. Oh, there's another little fumble at the back. Got to be really careful giving away possession like that. Al-Babas, just on the edge of the arc, goes up for a shot off the front of the rim, gets a second chance, using the glass beautifully, and getting the points to make it 3 for Libya. Into the corner. Hazard takes a little look to check out his position on the line, but the shot doesn't fall. Libya picking possession up once again with a bad rush. Flung back out, and the shot doesn't fall again. long-range shot from downtown. The rebound's good. Nigeria in possession. It was that Sadi with a little bit of hustling, and finally it's Libya who will get possession. Great play there from that man, Mohamed Sadi. He just ghosts in, like there was a bit of contact, but there's another tussle in the paint. And he's getting very much present tonight. Okobundu, the first appearance since the 2023 pre-Olympic qualification. Well, that was the opportunity. He just goes down on his back there, Okobundu. No foul play there for the big centre. Sadi using the screen out to the left-hand side. Shot clock down to 8. There's a three-point in the corner. Nicely done. And how about that? 2 points, sorry, just over the line. But still, the points are starting to flow a little bit better for Libya. In the opening 5 minutes, both teams checking each other out. That's a great pass back out, and a three-point shot going in. Look at that from Talib Zana, and the 34-year-old power forward crashing in. A fine bucket from way out wide. 5-10, Nigeria restore that 5-point lead into the hands of Rezg. 6'11", Sadi picks it up, he goes for 3. And that's well defended there by that man, Okobundu Ehiogu. Calming things down, just slowing things down. That will be a good thing for Abdulrahman Mohammed. Down into the corner, taking their time, get rid of your man, fling it out wide. There's a good swing ball and a chance, just rolls back out. Couldn't find the 3 points there, Christopher Hurst. Point guard for this Nigerian team. Plays for Balanesto Zamora. And nicely picked up Nuamu in possession, out wide to Agada. Nice ball into the paint, patience, but that's a great block. Look at that, that is sensational there from Al-Maghribi. Big fan of Al-Maghribi. Seen him play for Ahli Benghazi, of course, last season in the BAL, but that block was sumptuous. He's managed to score 16 points against Uganda and 6 defensive rebounds, 7 rebounds in total. He's known for his blocking skills, and on that occasion, he did the business big time. Sadi effortlessly runs into the arc. Ball comes back out as the big man who picks it up, Rezg. Nicely picked up, and a follow-up shot, but the shot's not good from Al-Maghribi. Agada goes on a wander. Agada, not much space out wide, shot clock down to 10. Agada right through the middle, that is brilliant, and he gets fouled as well. He'll go to the free throw line. Great aggressive attacking play there from Kaleb Agada. And based in Russia, plays for Avtodor Saratov, the 30-year-old guard. Again, it's a player who hasn't played recently. Badrush picks up the foul. Last appearance for Nigeria was in the Olympics in Tokyo in 2021. Played 3 games, averaged 277 points per game. One of the top players. He's part of that team who beat USA 90-87. Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, Damian Lillard, of course, and Adebayo, all of those guys in that USA team, and the first African team to actually beat Team USA. He was part of that team. Second shot not good, at a 6-point lead for Nigeria. 4:16 left in the first quarter, and a strong statement here from Nigeria, but they've got to be able to hold on until the end. That's a great basket, wonderfully done. The patience of Bassem Al-Babas was just very, very fine indeed. Bided his time before climbing high to score the 2. Well, that was a great ball. It was the idea was good. The pass wasn't excellent. Oh, another great score, Al Maghribi. Power forward, doing the damage in the paint. And the fans starting to make some noise here at the Grand Hall. Bad pass from Nigeria, picks up, and a little dance forward. Bad rush, tries to flick it up, couldn't hit the glass and get it in. But you can see that they're all working very hard. Gate Al Maghribi and Akobundo Ehiogu picking up his second foul in the process. There you go, his timing was a little bit off, wasn't it? Can't just jump up into the air, he'll get replaced there. Need to make a change, keep him safe because he's going to be important in the latter stages of the game, but 2 fouls in the first 7 minutes is not good for him. Timeout for Nigeria with 3:24 left to play in the first.
Once the crowd get into it, we pump some energy into them, okay? When you go back in there, we're going to change it. We're going to run drive now, all right? Let's go drive, okay? Let's try to keep it simple. All those small passes, we just give a bounce pass or a straight pass. We get an easy layup, all right? Hey, they're not letting us reach the lob. They're hitting us. So the lob's not there, don't you guys do it. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. We're going to go drive now, okay? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. 1, 2, 3. Niger.
Basketball can be so simple sometimes. There you go, drive through the middle, fling it out wide, and then from the outside you go in. That's what I like to see. Some of it is just very emphatic, very simplify the game, and I think that that's exactly what Abdulrahman Mohammed was saying. You don't have to make it complicated for yourselves. Basketball can be simple. Free throw shot, of course, going in for Al Maghribi, and he gets the first. And let's see if he gets his second. And restore parity against Nigeria with 3:24 left in this first quarter. Fawad Shakra, the coach, watching on. Picked up calmly by Caleb Agada. Nuamu. Hurst takes over. Agada again, trying to find a little bit of space. He hassled there. Sadi doing some wonderful play, flings it out to the left, long-range shot. The 3 doesn't fall, but they get the ball back. That's nicely done. And Badrush being part of it. Long-range bucket. Oh, bring it on. Well, that came from a different galaxy. Sensational score coming from Albabas. And Libya take the lead by 2 points with something that came from nowhere. Big drive for Nigeria, losing possession in the meantime. Nuamu will be frustrated with that. Oh, Maghribi there. Just slowly walking around to the bench. Sorry, he's off the side. Don't know if there's something wrong. He seems to be okay, but yeah, he's good to go. 2 fouls for each team. 2:30 left in this first quarter. Albabas with his own drive. It's a little bit too hard off the glass. Got a battle here, and the hustle and the tussle, and I think they'll get possession. It was still won there by Mikawolu, the Akita Northern Habanets player based in Japan. Al Maghribi picking up his first foul. There you go, there's a little bit of contact there. There's where there was a choice between 2 players. Albabas was also getting tangled up with him. Here's Mike Nuga. Now, this is the player we've got to look out for. He is, when he brings his A game to the floor, he's sensational. Oh, dropping it in. Massive dunk there for Nigeria. And that is a massive statement there for Abu 2, the big center there, based in Poland. Brilliant score and a brilliant statement dunk there for Nigeria. Well, they needed something big. They needed something to happen. Nigeria just hitting back, can't allow Libya to get into fine flow. And we got a little issue, I think. And just getting up gingerly, isn't he, Bassem Al-Babas? And we've got a couple of changes that are happening here. Fouad Chakra taking Al-Babas off. Go and see the medics. See how that leg is. Here's Mohamed Sadi, the 29-year-old. 24 points against Nigeria in the last encounter. 9 rebounds, 10 steals. There's a chance for a long-range shot. It's a air ball, goes underneath and out. Mike Nuga. 31 points against Libya, 3 assists, 8 rebounds. That's why he's a key player for Nigeria. One of 2 that have been kept in on the roster here for Nigeria. Oh, just stepping out of bounds. Little mistake there coming from Christian Mikulu. Got to be aware of your position. You've got to understand where you are. Sometimes you just get caught up in the heart of the action, but your sneakers just halfway over the line. Sadi for 3, downtown 3 off the rim. An attempt to try and pick it up from the same player, sees him nudge it out of bounds. Nigeria pick up possession. 1:09 left to play in this first quarter. Level pegging in this tussle in Tripoli. Mike Nuga. Nuga gets the ball. Out to Nuamu. Nicely done, that's a good ball. Oh, that's an attempt to try and dunk the ball. Interference there, and a foul that's been committed on Mikawulu. And I think it's Al Maghribi who's going to pick up, it's Al Maghribi who's going to pick up the foul. Look at that, just coming in. And there's contacts there on Mikawulu, straight to the free throw line, and a chance to shoot 2 shots from the free throw line. Bit short on the first one. Second is good, and a 1-point lead. Here's Mohamed Sadi. Sadi. Drive coming in there from Badrush. Goes out wide, and a little bit of a steal, but they've managed to get possession back. Darrow goes, and there's a long-range shot, and it's just been knocked out of bounds. I think Nigeria will get possession, but maybe I'm wrong. I think Libya will get the ball as Sadi confidently goes and picks up the ball and gets it back out as they go again. No way through. So, Ugo Simon just going a little bit too strong and picks up a foul. His first foul out here today. Ugo Simon, 23 on Monday, the small forward who plays in Italy, Polisportiva. Mohamed Sadi. Basically stay on the court for the entire game if they can keep him on there. Well, there's a differential of about 3 seconds. Sadi goes in, Sadi spins, tries to flick it up. That is genius from Sadi. Well, some marvelous footwork and a brilliant score there from Sadi. Look what it means to him, and look what it means to the fans. A statement bucket there coming from the very precious Mohamed Sadi. Libya lead Nigeria 15-14 at the end of the first quarter. There we can see some of the stats. 1 out of 11 3-points, 2 out of 7 for Nigeria. 75% for Nigeria. And the free throws both at 50%. So let's take a look at some of the top plays here from Nigeria. Perfect work between Agada and Akobundu. Just working well together. Good vision, good pass, slick play. Albabas. And a great tidy up play there coming from that man Albabas, who comes in and does what he does best in the paint. But Sadi, good passing around from this Libyan squad down into the corner. The vision there from Sadi is top quality, and some fine scoring. Sometimes great to be a decoy runner. This is brilliant coming from that man Agada. Out to Zana, who hits a three-pointer. Ababas spins in the paint and drives up for the layup. And a quick counter for another 2 points for Libya. Well, courtside 1881. It's it's the QR code GFX. Please stream the FIBA games live. Watch the highlights, get all the scores. Sadi will have the ball in his hands, second quarter, and we're off for another venture into uncharted territory. A 1-point lead for Libya. Nigeria eager to get back on track, eager to get points, is Albabas, and too many Tigers lingering in the paint to defend that basket. It's been picked up quite comfortably there by Ike Nwamu. Nwamu gets the ball back, three-point shot! Brilliant bucket there. And the three-pointer from Nwamu comes at the perfect time to put the Tigers ahead. And no, there's just 1 point behind Libya, 15-14. But a big score at a fight. There we go. I think we need to. There you go. The scores have actually come up now, but that's a great score as well. And good work again from Sadi, who's just been sensational. He's up to 5 points, just like Al Maghribi. Low scoring game so far, but a tightly contested zone in terms of the two teams defending. Well, he just lost possession there, and you can see that they'll take full advantage. Oh, put that in there. That is sensational. Bassem Albabas dunking the ball, the acceleration, and the bucket came out of nowhere. Sensational, out of this world. Oh my word, what a response from Mike Nuga. And that's what he can do. And that's 2 points and 1 from 1 for him. And we're back level at 19 points apiece with 8 minutes remaining in this. Oh, that's another great basket coming from Badrush. And again, just look what they're doing. It's quick transition, but just that pass there is brilliant. It really is, into the hands of Badrush. Didn't have time to flinch, to blink. He just needed to catch the ball and then lay it up, and that's exactly what he did. Brilliant, brilliant offensive play there from Libya, who were just underlining their ability to attack vehemently. Foul was committed as a 3-point play. Nigeria with a 2-point lead, but that will change if Badrush can deliver from this position. just seeing the officials here to understand. And there's communication with the wrist between Mohamed El-Manshawi and Adama Samake. And it is just one shot. Full bad rush. Nassim Ismail Salem bad rush, the Ahli Libya, SC Libya player, of course. Oh, misses the shot, and it's been picked up, collected there by Mikawulu. Agada. Nuamu takes over. Agada picks it up. He's got an option out in the corner, tries to swing it out. Does fortunately get possession back. And there's a battle here in a big way. Oh my word, the swat from the pass, and the shot goes in off the metal, made safe. Sadi up, and a chance for them to try and get those points. Wait patiently. Then here he is, Al-Babas off the front of the rim, made safe there by Agada. Fans not making it easy for these Nigerian players. Caleb Agada down in the corner. He has Mikawulu. Here he goes for a three-pointer off the metal and back out. Bad rush back out to Al-Babas. Al-Babas, little step back, two. That was classy. Now Bassem Al-Babas putting in good. He's up to 11 points and into double digits, the first player for Libya. And the long-range shot doesn't get the attention that his teammates wanted. It's a 4-point lead for Libya. And just a lull in activity in terms of their attacking prowess and how they're masterminding that attack. They've got to be more vigilant with the defensive rebounds. As Agada goes up. Here is Mikawulu. Mikawulu. Shot clock down to 6. Time's running out. Nuamu. Well, the battle there, that's great battling, but they will get possession back. Have to be careful. They're chasing absolutely everything. The Libyan players, look at that. Great work there coming from Bouzgaya. He's Al Nassr player in Libya. 40 minutes against Nigeria in the reverse fixture. 15 points, 8 rebounds. Averages 31 minutes. There's a long-range shot picked up again. They can go again. Another chance this time. Defensive rebound, solid from Bouzgaya, and that's what he'll bring to this game. He marshals well in the paint. Oh, that's a great drive from Sadi. Just gets caught up. The thicket was just very intense. Oh, the spin, look at that, my word! That is Ike Nuamu at his best. The spin, the acrobatics, and the dunk was just ridiculous. Love the wizardry. Wow, intergalactic activity. Bring it on. Long range, there you go, there's the, oh, the little tip in, nicely done. And Libya get points, 23-21. Picked up once again, Nuamu just showed off what he's capable of doing. What's he gonna do here? Oh, the pass is not a good one. You're gonna give it to a Libyan player and they'll pinch and poach and pick it up. Out into the corner, it's a three-pointer off the rim. And they go again, Nuamu on his own, waits patiently, bides his time this time, gets the ball back, three-point shot for Nuamu. Oh, doesn't make it. And there's contacts there. And I'm just wondering who was responsible. Sadi goes down, and I think it's going to be Libya who pick up possession. Let's have a look at this again. Yeah, I think it was Talib Zana, just made a bit of contact with Sadi. Well, Sadi has been unstoppable. He goes off for a little breather. Already being very much the orchestrator for this Libyan side. 25-21. Long-range shot from mid-range two that just rolls back out. Another chance. Nigeria come away with possession. It goes around the outside, nicely done. Agada waits, flings it out to the corner. Catch and shoot, score there. Brilliant three-pointer coming in from Mike Nuga. Up to 5 points goes one of the two players kept on the roster by Abdul Rahman Mohammed and Deji Akindele, the legend of Nigerian basketball, of course. Little step back on the edge. It's going to be a two-pointer, that is, but Sofian Hamad with a fantastic score there. And they move up to 27. 4 points for him. Another player who was in that team that lost against Petro de Luanda, the Angolan Giants, in the final of the BAL last season. He too was emphatic against Nigeria in the reverse fixture. 18 points. His 85.7% in the two-point department. And against Uganda, 88.9 with 16 points, just to give you an idea of how good his shooting was. But let's focus on Zana here, who gets his first from the free throw line. (82-89) the score in this reverse fixture. Second shot is good as well. That's 2 points for Nigeria from the free throw line. They'll take whatever they can. Oh, there's a little bit of a tussle. Nearly stolen. Will they get possession? That's great work from Agada. Brilliant work from Agada. And look, Nigeria have possession. The hustle. It's what you want. Everybody needs to hustle, of course. And that little slip there just enabled him to pick up possession. Now they got a chance to take the lead. 31.9 seconds remaining. Sorry, 3:15 left in the second quarter. Picked up. Drives into the paint. And there is a foul there. Good work once again. You can see that Zana is causing a few issues when he drives into the paint. Sometimes you've got to not just, the second foul for Dawo. You've also got to try and take it physically to your opponent's game and draw a lot of attention when you've got a physical guy like Zana going into the paint. And he's capable of hitting points like that to nudge Nigeria ahead by one. And 3:05 left in the second quarter. And the Tigers have managed to just sneak ahead as a timeout's been called from the Libyan bench. Well, just look at that. That was just the standout score, wasn't it? Look at Bassem Albabass. I mean, he miraculously ghosted in from the left side and made a massive statement. And there he is shooting a fine two. Little step back, just inside of the arc. In it goes. And there's a fantastic pair of shots coming in. Wonderfully done. Well, of course, that's going to be super important. Well, stream the FIBA games live, watch the highlights, get all the scores with that QR code there. Of course, 1981 courtside. We're back in action here. First foul for Agada. Into the paint, and defensively he was present, but there was contact coming from Agada. I think this is going to be a second foul in the space of a minute. Oh, sorry, it's Akabundu who picks up his third foul, having come back on. That's not good. As I said, end of the second half, it's not, second quarter, it's not where you want to be picking up your third foul. Sharp shooting from Badrush. To 3 points. It's Albabass who's double figures, 11 points, top scoring for Libya. Second is good from Badrush as well. Zana's the top scorer for Nigeria with 9. There's a crazy stat that we just saw, and it was a 3-point shooting. Libya 1 from 14, they're on 7%. Nigeria 4 from 14, 29%. 11 turnovers for Nigeria, just 3 for Libya. Goes out wide, catch and shoot, over the top and off the glass. And Sadi returns to the floor. Libya lead by 1. Sadi goes up, there's a bit of contact there, but it's not going to count. Or is it? Well, it looks like it is. I think there was a foul that was called. So there might be a check with the clock and with the officials, or they might be happy with that. The 2 points count. And we've got a chance to shoot from the free throw line from this man here, Dawo. The foul committed before the shot went in, so the 2 shots, they're just getting 1 point from that play. Here is Caleb Agada out wide. Nuga back out to Agada. Agada goes on a drive through the paint. That's nicely done. Big man picks it up. Well, he is Jitobo. He's the big center, and the foul's been committed. 29-year-old. Rising up. He's a big guy, of course, as we know. Kosovo-based. There he has a little shove in the back. So we need to do to capture the attention of the officials. And Sadi gets himself a foul on that occasion, and that is his first personal foul. Perfectly delivered from Jason Jitobo. 6'11". Some big, tall players in this Nigerian squad. He's one of them. Fuad Chakra watches on. Nigeria trail by a point. Look at that, quick, fast play. and that is sensational. Good, smart thinking. Soufiane Hamad delivering two. Before the Tigers could even blink, they've got to be smart defensively as well. Well, that's good work in the paint, but look at that for a block. That is brilliant play coming from that man, Al Babas. One of the standout players for Libya so far. Hamad. Sadi goes on a little bit of a wily run. Well, that's really good work from Jitterbo, but Sadi somehow manages to get possession back. 1:24 left in the second. Great block there from Jitterbo. And timeout's been called by Nigeria.
He's going outside. Get the ball, give it to Sadi, because Sadi will be here. Nassim, good screen for BB. Everybody will go with BB. Sadi, Weshti, screen the screener. Give me that, Nassim. Yalla. يلا يلا شباب يلا. Libya.
Well, Al Babas has been key. Look at that for fast thinking. That's what you want from one of your smart players, straight up before anybody's even looking, with Soufiane Hamad with a quick bucket. And that was stupendous. Great play, great thinking, great vision. Al Babas in possession, 1:24 left in the second quarter, and Libya leading by 3. Sadi. Badrash goes for the 2 points, just on the edge of the arc, doesn't fall. Nigeria. Chance to get closer. Here is that man, Mike Nuga. Long range shot coming in, off the front of the rim. Sadi picks it up, of course he does. That's great work, that is, and oh, the put-in! Brilliant play coming from Soufiane Hamad. He's always there in the right place, the right time. And that's 8 points for Hamad. And a 5-point lead just when Nigeria had possession. Got to exploit their plays. Zana, Nuga, Nuamu gets the ball out wide. Jitterbo, oh, there's no one there, and well, it's still possession in the hands of the Tigers. Trying to find Jitterbo, and Nuamu trying to link up there. Nigeria need to get a basket. Straight through the middle, and there's going to be a foul on Nuamu. Yeah, we can see that Dawo picks up, and that might be that's his 3rd foul. Just crashes in, doesn't he? And clumsily, and a chance for Nuamu, a 32-year-old guard, to step up and score from the 3-throw line. Two from 2. Let's see if he can keep his 100% record. Yes, he can. And that's a 3-point advantage with 22.6 to go in the second quarter. Hamad to Sadi. Sadi around the outside. 10 seconds. Last chance to get a shot. Here he is, Al-Babas. Al-Babas goes to the right, goes for the shot. It comes off the rim. Another chance to fling it back up in the air. And there's the end of the second quarter. And so much more to come, so much entertainment. But we've already seen a very thrilling first half here in Tripoli. It's Libya 35, Nigeria 32, going into the locker room. Nigeria fighting valiantly against this Libyan side, and they were with home court advantage. 14 from 26 of the 2 points for Libya, and the rebounds pretty level. Turnovers 11 to 3. Nigeria poaching big time. The assists are the same. And there's our top scorer, Al-Babas in double figures, and Zana ahead of Nwamu for Nigeria at the top of the scorers for the Tigers. 3-point lead for Libya here in Tripoli. Take a look at some of their best plays here. Well, this is fine shot from the outside coming from Ike Nwamu. And then on the other side, Badrush setting it up perfectly. And some great work from Sadi ghosting in, but Al-Babas, this is Al-Babas, this is the charge, this is the dunk, that is the poster score there for Libya. Mohamed Sadi's passing and vision has been quality. Badrush taking that pass, the bounce pass into the paint, the fine score indeed. Sadi finding Al-Babas again. He just plays with such nonchalance. Holding off his man, there you go, teasing before giving himself an extra yard. And that was quality, wasn't it? Nwamu, little spin and the one-handed dunk. Bring it on. That's what we like. That's why we came here tonight. Mike Nuga scoring a 3 from the corner. And Hamad with a fine jump shot there. On the edge, in it goes. 35-32, Libya lead Nigeria.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they'd do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Well, that basket was desperately needed.
Back on. Big shot rejection. Wow. Macho Canvas is coming, boy. one. They've got to keep getting good looks inside it. Doi! What a block! Big time block from Mohamed Kamara. Iaga. What a block. First end of the Basketball Champions League. Oh my goodness! What a throwdown! Massive play by Jordan Bayihe. And the Cameroon do get it on the second attempt. Inside, outside dribble. Alley-oop. I just can't get it to go because Babacar Sane was back just in time.
That's unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Well, let's take a look at some of the stats for Nigeria. 924 field goals, 38%. 4 of 16, so at 25%. Rebounds, 23, 11 turnovers. So that's pretty good. They're also giving away quite a lot of ball, and Libya have really taken advantage of the offensive rebounds, getting the ball back and just sticking a player in the paint to make sure that they manage to get scraps if they fall in their favor, and that's exactly how they're managing to get those extra points. And Sadi has just been consistently pesky in the paint, looking very dangerous, dispossessing, chasing absolutely everything. But this is the man who is the top scorer, Talib Zana, for Nigeria. 9 points so far. having spent just 12 minutes on the floor, and 100%, 4 from 4 3 throws, and 2 from 6. And in free throws, he's got 1 3-pointer as well thrown into the mix, and 3 rebounds. So looking good. Expecting a little bit more from some of the other players, hoping that Ifeanyi Anthony Koko will come on, because he is deemed as one of the star players, of course, for this Nigerian team. Well, field goals, of course, when you look at the stats for Libya. A little bit down on their percentage, and 3 points not good at all, because they had 1 of 14 and 7%, which is just not okay. 8 assists and rebounds, they got 19. So Libya have got some good stats because they're rebounding well, 1, and but they're also scoring good second chance points, which is giving them a good chance of you know, staying ahead. And Al-Babas has been putting out a good shift. Sadi's got 7 points. Sofian Hamad hitting a good couple of shots from outside of the arc, just to keep them very much, you know, in this game. 3-point lead is not much, but it's still something positive, and you want to go into the third quarter in a positive place, and I think Libya are at the moment. And when they look at the score from Cape Verde against Uganda, and you see that Uganda have managed to, you know, beat Cape Verde, I think that you can say that this group is just wide open, and it really, anybody who, you know, just grabs this group, you know, by the, you know, by the cuff is gonna and shake it all up and play consistent basketball can potentially put themselves in a good position with these 3 games remaining. But this game is pivotal for Nigeria to get back on track. Libya will try and take advantage of this and just seize control with this home court advantage, of course, because that's going to work in their favor as well. Nigeria will play Uganda and Cape Verde in their final games, exactly the same matches as we saw in the first 3, of course, just reverse. And same for Libya, of course. But as it stands, Cape Verde just have 1-point lead over Uganda, and they both played four games. So Nigeria get a win, and they move to 5. Libya go to 6. We got 7, 6, 6, 5. So I mean, you know, it's just so open. Nothing's been set in stone for regarding the 2 top teams who will qualify for Angola, because the next 4 days are going to be, well, just super exciting to find out who does what. Libya in command by 3, but you know, in command you can't really say that. They just got that lead. Nigeria back and forth, taking the lead and then going back behind, but Libya will be content, and they'll be happy. Fuad Chakra, I know, will say we've got to work hard because this is not over yet. We've got to keep on hassling and hustling, and also quick, fast thinking, like that Bassem Al-Babas pass there that went to Sofian Hamad. The moment that Nigeria scored, the transition was so swift. So that's going to be important too. Download the app. Live streams, you should jump on it. There's the FIBA live streams, of course, for all of the games that are taking place. You can take advantage of that, of course. The QR code on the screen there. Watch highlights and get all the scores. Nigeria are ready to go. Libya are ready to rock. fired up and ready to go. Libya straight into the third quarter, where they're going to take on Nigeria. They are keen to get a home win out here. You can see that man there, Bassem Al-Babas, 29 years of age. He's a free agent, so he doesn't actually have a club at the moment, but putting in a shift like he has tonight, I'm sure that he'll be on lots of teams' radars. Let's get this second half underway. Third quarter begins with Nigeria in possession. Well, it's a great run through, and well, he just couldn't get the basket, and that rolls out of play. I think it's Nigeria who should have the ball. Yep, that did come off Libyan hands. Look at Nwamu going up, and look at this touch. There we go, off the hands of Al-Babas. Oh, he's going to go for, there's a coach's challenge on this call. Don't think he's going to win this Fuad Chakra. So we'll go to the table. For me, well, I mean, we'll see what happens here. We'll get the... Started off with a fine drive, a little bit too hard off the glass there for Nwamu. Did it come off Nwamu's fingertips as he was coming back onto the floor? Might be a good challenge. Yeah, that's a great challenge from Fuad Chakra. And they do get possession. And a successful challenge from the Libya coach. Mohamed Sadi. Bad rush for his big shot from downtown. Unable to extend their lead to 6. It's a long-range shot. Look at that. That is perfect from Caleb Agada. A mammoth-sized three-pointer that restores parity for Nigeria. Bad rush. Al-Maghribi on the floor. Sadi out to the left. Oh, that's nicely done. Al-Maghribi picking possession up, but he gets another chance. It's been successfully defended. Great work here by Caleb Agada, picking the ball up as well. Down into the corner to Zana. Zana tries to spin. It goes over the shot, but claims there was contact on the wrist. Falls on deaf ears. That was most definitely a foul by Agada. That might be his... Oh, it's Abu, sorry. His first foul. Two points for Abu so far. 7 minutes on the floor. Sadi unable to get the three. Good skills. Titaikas inside of the paint. A lovely 2 points there. That was Zana again showing his worth, and he hits double figures with 11 points. And the first player to do so in this Nigerian team. 3-point lead still for Libya. Long-range shot coming from the ever-dangerous Al-Babas. He gets another chance to float one over the top. No, he goes to Sadi. He's just been taken out. Shot clock down to 5. Long-range shot made safe at the back. And good work from Zana again defensively this time. Look at that, Nigeria getting more points, and look at that, they're up to the response immediately there coming from Libya. And 2 points from Sadi, who's just sensational, but Nigeria level pegging. And the attempted pass down into the paint towards Abu. Abu. Agada picks it up. Shot clock down to 6. Goes through the plate. Float one's over the top. There's the rebound. That's a great rebound. And brilliant work there from Abu. Puts himself in a great position. Big man in the paint is always a dangerous one, as long as you're moving. Wonderful work, Abibas. Oh, the attempted rebound doesn't find its way. And Nigeria got a 2-point lead out wide. Picking it up once again. Nicely done. Great work from Agada. Zana, shot clock down to 4, trying to spin, trying to get himself over. Nicely done. That's brilliant play from Zana. He really has come to the fore. Love the way that he works really hard. He's got the experience being a 34-year-old power forward, but still, he's still got what it takes in the paint. Spins, bites his time, the patient play, and good footwork. It's what we like to see. Al-Babas, 4-point lead for Nigeria. Shot clock down to 4. It's made safe at the back. Good work to get the ball out to the right-hand side. 3-point shot goes up, and it goes in. Hurst with a 3-pointer. And look at this Nigerian team. He's up to 6 points, but that 7-point lead is fantastic for Nigeria. For Libya, well, they call a timeout because they need to start to think about what's happening here. All the live streaming of the games you can get on Courtside 1891. Download the app, schedule, and all of the fixtures. Check it out. Libya in possession. You heard the yalla, yalla, yalla. Let's go. Time for them to hit back. 5:45 left in the third. And a little bit of tangling up with 2 players, a little bit of holding, I think. And I think I saw his bad rush with Agada, maybe. Zana, no. Anyway, it's a foul going against Nigeria, and Sadi just into the rough. Al-Maghribi. Sadi for 3. Lacking precision on that occasion, which is quite rare. Picks up Nuamu. Zana trying to use that big body of his. Oh, he gets blocks there. And if I think there was contact on Zana because he did go down. It was a good block. There must have been some form of contact. And it looks like it's going to be Hamad who will pick up the foul. Let's look at that. Yeah, there's a little bit of contact on the left arm as he tried to rise up straight to the free throw line. Floyd Chakra will not appreciate this because he's seeing that Nigeria is starting to, you know, just get the edge and finding a little bit of extra, more chances to score, just picking away at the scoreboard, building a slow lead. Omagribi will go to the bench. Zana's on. Well, this is first miss from the charity line. 4 out of 5. Five out of 6 now, and up to 45. They've got an 8-point lead midway through the third. Sadi. FIBA finds a little bit of space. It's a beautiful, beautiful drive. And he just uses his height and the soft, silky touch to finger roll the ball into the bucket. Nicely done, set up, sensational there from Abu. Well, alley-oop, and then slam it in. Big score from Nigeria. And that will be a foul by Nwamu. He's got a little bit too physical. Third foul, they've got to be careful. First foul for him. Yeah, he's just crashing into Hamad. It all opens up, doesn't it? Great score! Wow, that was sensational. When you look at what he does, bad rush, burst of acceleration, and a brilliant finish. Let's look at that, just taking out Nwamu perfectly. Draws the foul, straight to the free throw line. 3-point play as the fans start to make some noise here in Tripoli. Been 8 lead changes in this encounter. Third point not taken by Badrush. 6-point lead for the Tigers. Nuga flings it out wide, picked up there by Mikawulu. Mikawulu for 3. Oh, it just doesn't fall. Sadi, quick transition. And the ball back out to Al-Babas. Mikawulu keeping tabs on him. Sadi, shot clock down to 7. Al-Babas for 3! Dropping in a big bucket at the right time. That worked its magic for the fans. And a timeout has logically been called. Just look what that means to Fuad Chakra and the Libyan staff. Brilliant score, the perfect time. And Libya trail by 3 now. Nigeria call a timeout. Well, just look at that first of all. That is Abdul Malik Abu, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 100% from the free throw line, and that alley-oop and a slam down for Nigeria as they pushed ahead, but that was good from Libya to just reel them back in. Some brilliant scoring from the home team. They're just not letting Nigeria run away, fighting for everything and being smart about it as well. 3:40 left in the third. And the West Africans lead by 3. Foul committed by Badrouche. And second foul for Libya. Second foul for Badrouche. Mike Nuga. Oh, that pass is brilliant. Oh, look at that for defensive play. That is brilliant from Sadi. How on earth did he manage to steal that ball? Miraculous, wizardry, call it what you like. He's out of this world, and he hits the three-pointer at the same time. You've got to be kidding me. He is coming from a different galaxy. Mohamed Sadi. Wow. Drive from Nuga, goes out wide. Oh, another brilliant bucket. This time Nigeria hit 3 down in the corner. Ugo Simon doing the damage. And his first points tonight, and it comes from a triple. Sadi, flung back out. Here's Albabas. Albabas doesn't get his three-pointer. Oh, the tussle, the hustle. And they've managed to steal the ball once again. It's been picked up. Oh, that goes out of play, and I think they're lucky. They do get possession. Albabas a little bit frustrated there. That really should have been... I could have gone either way, to be honest with you. A little bit of contact at the same time. Badrouche. Albabas for 3. Unable to do anything there. Sadi flings it back into the hands of Nuga. Nuga, a chance down into the corner. 3 shots once again. Oh, there's no one there for the rebound besides Bassem Albabas. Eight lead changes, there's a foul. Just giving the ball back to Nigeria. .202 remaining in the third. An intriguing battle, but just 3 points separating Libya and Nigeria. Nuga. Chance to race through the middle. Oh, it's a great score. You know, he can provide us with some great magic, Hurst. And on that occasion, he just held himself and just managed to release the ball at the perfect time. Sadi picks it up and they move quickly, Libya. They want to counter-attack and transition play as quickly as possible. That is brilliant again. Sadi, honestly, what can you say about this man? He is just outrageously good. He's up to 14 points now, and a 3-point lead. Defensively astute and made safe at the back by Sofian Hamad. A drive around the outside. You're not getting through down there. Sadi picks it up, shot clock down to 5. He's launched a very long-range shot. Nicely done, opportunity, it's set up, the put in, well, couldn't put it in. And look, this is what they do immediately afterwards. It's a great, oh no, the layup is not good. But finally, you've got cover every time. Hamad is the man on that occasion. And he too, scoring big points, up to 8, he goes. 1 point, 26 seconds remaining in the third. Mike Nuga goes up. And it goes out of play. And again, more great defense from Libya. 17.3 left in the third quarter. Ahmed Al-Gharabi is going to come on. Just checking, just getting the... the ball out onto the court, 32.6. Sorry, 17 seconds remaining. 11.8, chance for Libya to take the lead going into the final quarter. If they're smart. Let's see what play they come up with. Al-Gharabi picked up by Badrouche. Badrouche goes for three, big long shot. Yeah, that's too late to get a shot in. Nigeria have a 1-point lead in this tightly contested encounter in Tripoli going into the fourth quarter. Libya 51, Nigeria 52, all to play for going into the fourth quarter in this tussle in Tripoli. Proving to be very exciting indeed. Well, let's take a look at some of the statistics. 19 from 37 and 2 points. 10 from 19 for Nigeria. But 3 points, 3-point shooting, 3 from 27, 7 from 22. So 32%, nearly triple of Libya. And then from the free throw line, looking good, Nigeria. 11 from 14, just 4 from 10. So 2-point shooting for Libya, going on the inside more so than the outside. And Nigeria finding themselves with some good scoring opportunities from the outside, but it's an interesting game, and tactically it's just been switched. It's been changing all the time how the two teams have been playing against each other, and Libya, of course, exploiting whatever they possibly can, whenever they can, with the likes of Mohamed Sadi. Yeah, this is the ever-dangerous Talib Zana, who has just been the top player so far for Nigeria with 14 points and 6 rebounds. Sadi has just been unstoppable, up to 14 points now, and 3 rebounds, 2 assists. East with a fine 3-point shot. And good shooting there from him from outside of the arc. All of the live streams from all of the games, courtside 1891. Download the app, you got all of the schedules, fixtures, and more. Definitely need to check it out. Here we go. Sofiane Hamad. Libya trail by points, fourth quarter. The business end of this intriguing battle. And already a stolen ball has been pinched back by Libya, who go for a big 3-pointer. It goes way over the top, and it's going to be Nigeria who pick up the pieces. Libya seeking their 5th appearance in AfroBasket 2025, Angola in August. Good drive. Hirst goes up and he goes in. That's a sensational 3-pointer. Comes at a good time. Double figures, he goes up to 11. And this is Al-Gharabi. Al-Gharabi out wide. He's got Badrouche. Badrouche teasing the defense, goes back out, long range shot off the rim, made safe by the Nigerian players, picked up there by Agada. Agada into the paint. Swung out. Catch and shoot opportunity there for Zana, but it just goes back out of play and comes to nothing. Mohamed Sadi comes back on, of course. Can't keep him off the court for too long. Al-Gharibi served his purpose, although Nigeria did manage to get a few points while he was off the floor. He deserves a water break. Now picks up Dawo. Here's Sadi. Shot clock down to 5. It goes high. It goes in! Sadi! Oh, I talk about what he can do with his sparkle. Long-range shooting is something that just comes second nature to that man. Rattles and comes back out. We've got a 1-point lead for Nigeria once again. Al-Babas out wide, a chance for Badrouche, but he doesn't shoot. Flings it out into the corner. It's Al-Babas once again. He just carves in, unable to do anything. Shot clock down to 3 seconds. And the battle to try and keep hold of possession finally flung out wide and picked up by Hurst. Hurst for his 3-point shot. Off the wrong side of the rim. And Nigeria have a 1-point lead still. Charging through the middle. Hurst. Oh, he gets knocked off balance. Surely not. Oh! Bassem Al-Babas with a bucket made in heaven. That was a big 3-pointer at a crucial time. 19 points for that man. And now they lead by 2. Running into trouble, and a foul that's been committed by Al-Babas on Caleb Agada. It's the 4th foul for Dawo, in fact. 2-point lead, charging through. Off the legs, Al-Babas, not an issue. Picked up quickly. Just calming things down, Dawo gets the ball to Al-Babas. Al-Babas trying to shake off his defender. Oh, he can do absolutely everything. He's a miracle man. Al-Babas floats one sumptuously over the shot. And a 4-point lead for Libya. 6:20 left on the clock. Gotta get points, Nigeria. Agada gets it out wide. He gets a chance for 3. Nice score, big score. Key moment for Nigeria. And 7 points for the Tigers, who now move just 1 point behind Libya. 6 minutes remaining. Al-Babas, oh my, what can he not do? He's up to 21 points. Giving the ball away, Nigeria take possession. Sadi's on 17. Sofian Hamad, 3 players on double figures. And a chance here for Agada. Gets the ball back. Here's his 3-point shot. And no one there for the rebounds. No one there for the rebounds. Picked up. Ahmed Al-Gharabi. And Badrouche, the Ahli Libya player. Oh, it's a charge and a foul that's been committed. And it's a great drive, draws a lot of attention every time, Badrouche. And of course, Nigerian defenders are going to flock to him every time that he goes on those darting runs into the paint. 3rd foul for Nuamu. Just get the ball on the sideline, of course. No. Well, he's been sensational. Bassem Al-Babas. 27 minutes played, 21 points. Free throw line, of course. 7 rebounds. Nigeria 2 points down, and another chance for another point from the charity line. 5:19 left to play. Made safe at the back. 2 points. Misses his second. Oh, how on earth did that happen? Massive bucket coming in from Ugo Simon. 6 points, and look at that, 2 from 2. What a time to hit 3. What a time. An unearthly shot there coming from Simon. And look at this shot, it's an air ball underneath the net. And a little shake of the head from Fouad Chakra, because he knows that that would have been a big and important score. Another chance down this side. Agada goes for a drive. Nice score as well. Lays it up. Little touch there. The soft, delicate, silky touch from Caleb Agada. And the Saratov player gets 2 points. Look at this. They now have a 3-point lead. This is going to go to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having fun, because I certainly am. Who's got the rebound? Well, Nigeria picks it up. Agada flings it out wide. An opportunity for 3. The 3 bucket. Oh, it doesn't fall. Doesn't fall. And at the other end, it's easy for Dow. And an easy 2 points there coming from Wajdi Omrandawo of Ahli Tripoli. We'll see him in the Basketball Africa League Season 5 as well. That's a great score, and a brilliant 2 points as well, just to nudge them, keep them ahead. And 4 points for Akabundo Ehiogu. So close. Tight tussle we expected here in Tripoli. It's been exactly that. Great chance for 3 points. Oh, it just rolls off. Agada makes it safe. He is not letting go of that ball. Nigeria have yet to pick up a win in this Group B. 3 points shot for Agada. How important will that be? 12 points, he's into double figures. Had to hit it, nails it. 6-point lead. This is just a crazy game, it really is. And Al-Gharabi gets the ball back to Dawo, long-range shot. And the long-range shooting still not happening for Libya, and a foul that's been committed. Second foul for Libya. And a third foul for Barouche. And a 6-point lead with 2:50 to go. I mean, where is this going? Your guess is as good as mine. I think a timeout's been called from the Libyan coach, Fouad Chakra. I mean, 2:50 to go. This is going to be very interesting indeed. We've seen, you know, the pendulum swing both ways, but look at that, rebounds 46, 16 turnovers, and the field goal percentage 8% more than Libya for Nigeria. It's putting them in a very good position. It's up to Libya to try and hit back, but they know that it's going to be tough. They've got 2 wins, 1 loss, 5 points, and Nigeria with the 0 wins and 3 losses. They want to get something from this. 6 points separate these two nations. Nigeria, of course, they basically turn up at every AfroBasket. Gold in 2015 in Tunisia. And then runners-up in 2017, 2003, 97 and 99. That was the Darrow layup. Quick transition. And there he is, 2 points, 1 from 3 field goals. Picked up a few fouls as well. Needs to be careful for the big man. Just 6'7", but still a very important player in this Libyan team. Now, a lot of press A lot of pressing is going to be taking place here. High court press, big time. Nuamu, 2:45 left to play, and he's been deadly. Agada trying to keep the ball safe. Sadi's giving him a little bit of hassle. It's been passed out. Look at that. That is just unreal. It came from absolutely nowhere, but Ehiogu with a sumptuous slam dunk. I mean, he just flew in. I mean, literally from outer space. That was unreal. Brilliant score there from Kawadarichi Akobundu Ehiogu on the big center. First appearance since 2023, making his mark, having picked up 3 early fouls. Now look at this Nigerian scoreline. It looks pretty healthy. There's still a lot of basketball to be played. 9 points separate the Tigers and Libya. 2:27 left to play. Here's Sadi. Sadi gets the screen. Flings it out to the right, long-range shot, comes off the metal. Again, the long-range shots are just not falling. That was nicely put in, and again, it had to be Al-Babas, the man of the moment, because he's up to 25 points now. Sorry, 23. And a traveling call on Zana, and these are the game-changing moments that could fall into Libya's favor. They'll take everything from this. You've got to be patient. And they didn't have any support, literally went on a one-man mission into Libyan traffic, giving the ball away. 7 points separate these two teams. Sadi, here he is. Al-Babas. Flings it back out. Sadi. There's a chance for a shot there from Badrouche. Shot clock needs to get a shot in. Well, it's too late. It's been made safe. That's nicely done. Nigeria holding it and being patient. It's now up to Libya to put pressure on them, because they can draw fouls at any given moment, just like that one. Badrouche. Sofiane Hamad just fouling Agada. And they'll get possession back. And of course, they got to be careful. Up to the free throw line, they will go from now on. Ball goes out to Nuamu. Dance. Oh, put it in. Bring it down. Akobundu Ehiogu. Alley-oop. Bring it on. Sadi. And they're running out of options and time. Oh, it's gone back. They will get possession, and that's a big victory. These little moments, small details are so important in the final moments of an important tussle like this one. Just over a minute to go, and, well, Al-Babas, who's been outstanding with his 23 points and 8 rebounds, loses possession, timeout called, and of course, now it's all about game management. Libya make the timeout. Field goal percentage 27, 78, 25, 55 for Nigeria, of course, and it's the 3-pointers, 11 out of 31, 537. Just gives you an idea of, you know, how they've been picking off some very important shots that have been keeping them ahead. And it's just been an intriguing tussle here in Tripoli. Nigeria will jump with joy. They'll really, you know, celebrate, because, you know, it's been tough for them, losing all 3. Lots of different tactics and changing of players in the roster. Mohamed Abdul Rahman retaining 2 players from the first window in Tunisia, where they got no wins. Ibeagu and Mike Nuga. Back home, they're saying they're looking for a miracle. Well, maybe tonight is time for a turnaround. Okay. And first of all, they lose possession. And Sadi is responsible. You can't be slack, and I think Caleb Agada was a little bit slack there. We're into the final minute. Sadi around the outside. Waits for some support play, and Darrow gets fouled. It's only the second foul against Nigeria. Whereas Libya, well, we know where they are. Sadi, Darrow. Looks for options. Little spin, little chance for two! And a brilliant score there for the big Giants, Darrow. 4 points for him. Well, 7-point lead. 7-point lead, using the clock. Oh, trying to slam it down, but maybe that wasn't the right move. 30 seconds remaining. There's a charge. Oh, it's been picked up, and I wonder if that was that's a foul on Sofian Hamad. And he'll get the chance to go to the free throw line. Defensive foul, and a chance for him to pick off two. And of course, after that, it's going to be smart, intelligent, tactical game plan and strategy coming from the two coaches, how they're going to play it, and of course the players and how they're going to play it, because, well, it's not over with 7 points and 2 shots up for grabs here. The first one's good for Sofian Hamad. And of course this game could go to overtime. Hamad for a second, 68, and a 5-point lead. And a timeout has been called by the Nigerian coach, Abdelrahman Mohamed, and Deji Akindele. Tactics, tactics, tactics. 5 points advantage, 26.4 seconds. And yeah, I think that we've got the idea that there's so much basketball to be played in this small amount of time. And there's going to be full court press regardless of Libya are going to put a lot of pressure on Nigeria, of course. And they've got to be smart, they've got to be diligent, and they've got to be protective of the ball. You can't give the ball away at this stage of the game. Nigeria, it's their game to win. That is just sublime. The aerial activity was just unbelievable. And there he is, Hiogu with 1 steal, 80% field goal, 9 points. And basically, the number of minutes that he's played hasn't been a lot, I can tell you that. 25 minutes. He has played quite a lot, in fact. It was a lot less because of his 3 early fouls. In any case, this is it. This is it. It's Nigeria's game to lose, or Libya's chance to try and do something. Caleb Agada races up into enemy territory. It goes out wide, picks up. Surely this is going to be it, 16 seconds. Can't see them losing this now. 5-point lead, it depends. What can they do? Oh, it comes off. That's a great score from Caleb Agada. And they move 7 points ahead. He gets 14 and a charge upfield. They got to go for fouls. They got to go for 3 points, and they got to do it quick. It's the end of the game, and Darrow gets there's a foul there as he charges down and tries to score the points. The fact is, he'll go to the free throw line. He didn't score it, but they'll get 2 free throw shots. Let's have a look at this. There's Darrow, charges in. Oh, he gets the 2 points, sorry. And now we're going to assess the situation to see if he gets it. No, I don't think it's over. I think that's the last play of the game. Well, I think we know that Nigeria have won this because they can't turn that around. It's just a question of whether or not he gets to take a free throw shot just to get those, the extra points. But with the 5 points advantage that Nigeria have got before this means that, you know, it's a done deal. That's why the handshaking's taking place. But just look at this. Let's have a look. Drive through. We're looking at the shot clock. Well, he should be able to take that extra shot, and I think the officials well, there you have it. It's over, and it's a done deal. Nigeria are back on track. They've got themselves their first win in 4, and well, what can you? I mean, it's been a roller coaster ride here in Tripoli, but the final score here, Libya 70, Nigeria 75. Well, to be honest with you, what Libya did, they battled valiantly. I'm just super happy for Nigeria, who just came back, and they proved that they've got a team to compete with the best. Libya, beating Libya in Tripoli is never an easy task. Their fans were great. The Tigers have got themselves that win, and that will go down very well with Abdurrahman Mohammed. As we take a look at the stats, we'll look at that. 11 of 31 three-pointers, 5 of 37 for Libya. Long-range shooting wasn't happening for Libya tonight, and you can see the turnovers, 18, 3 times more than Libya. All credit to the Libyan team. They're still battling for one of those top 2 places. 23 points for Al-Babas. Zana with 14, like Agada and Hurst, and 3 players for Libya in triple figures as well. What a game! What a night of excitement that we saw in their quest to try and qualify for FIBA AfroBasket 2025 in Angola. A first win for Nigeria, and a second loss for Libya. And of course, Nigeria moved to 5 points. Libya are now at 6, with Uganda on 6 and Cape Verde on 7. So it's just tight. Fourth quarter, Sadi, he's just a miracle man, producing some of the finest basketball for Libya that we've seen. Wonderful player, great skills, great shooting as well. Nigeria losing possession on that occasion. And how about Bassem Al-Babas? Wonderful performance for him, picking up his 23 points, of course, and really putting in a fantastic show. Didn't do a double-double, 8 rebounds, of course, but still such a great performance from him. But Nigeria, they showed up, and Caleb Agada was just brilliant, 14 points, and he got a double-double with 10 rebounds as well, and 6 assists. Outstanding performance from him, dropping in points as if they were going out of fashion. Boom. And on that occasion, Darrow was the man with the quick transition pass and bucket. An easy layup for him. Get it to the big man, and he'll do the rest. There he is once again, setting it up for that sensational crash, smash, dunk from Badrush. Double-handed slam from Akabundu. Love it. There it is. Let's see it again and again and again. We can't get enough. Well, it's been wonderful. Thanks very much for watching. Nigeria back to winning ways. As you can see, 5 points now. And Libya, Uganda both on 6, Cape Verde all to play for going into the 5th games in Group B. Uganda beating Cape Verde 63-60 earlier today to open things up marvelously. It's been fun. It's been super fun. And there you can see Egypt, DRC, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Senegal, Tunisia have already qualified along with the hosts Angola. So many spaces up for grabs still for FIBA AfroBasket 2025 in Angola. Hope you enjoyed it tonight. We'll see you very soon. Thanks very much for watching.
Great job.